Is NIO stock going to bleed out and go down to $0 a share and die like a dog on the road? Or are we at the start of a turning point where NIO is going to triumph and we are on our path to $650 a share? All of this is decided by what's in front of me, all right? And what is in front of me? This is, of course, none other than the Anvo L90. So we will take a look at this because let's be honest, guys. They launched the 2025 version of the brand new lineup. Sales have not exploded, have not met expectations. If NIO wants to become profitable and meet their delivery targets, it's all down to that one car. And let's be very honest, so far, most of NIO's products have not been perfect, okay? And this, dare I say it, is the first product that is absolutely perfect with no flaws. So we're going to take a look at this. But then there's also some very important operational things because boy, oh boy, this store, I just talked to the manager, all right? He used to be the NIO manager, very cool guy. I bought my NIO from him. And last time I came here for the Anvo L60 test drive, there were over 15 sales reps, lots of people doing live streams. And because of cost optimizations and all that kind of stuff, right now, including the Anvo manager, there's only 4. Holy crap. And I asked him, what the hell, there's only 4 including you? Yeah, cost optimization, guys. They're really trying hard to become profitable. They basically cut off everybody that could not meet the sales targets. In simple words, incompetence. They're not able to sell what Anvo needs them to sell. They get gutted, all right? So what you're gonna see is you have the Anvo manager, he's selling cars. You got 2 sales reps, and then you got a live stream lady who's also selling cars, man. They're doing a live stream, and at the same time, she's also selling cars. Absolutely crazy. So 4 people inside that store. Now, it's a Friday. Right now, it's a Friday afternoon. It's gonna rain. You can hear the thunder. And according to the Anvo manager, there's lots of people, and the orders have been pretty good. Lots of interest. Orders have been pretty nice, but they're definitely a little bit short-handed, okay? So right now at this time of day, around 5 p.m., not that many people, but just when I arrived, there are actually quite a few people. You know, people come and go, they come, they take a look at the car, and then they leave. So we're gonna jump in, take a look at the car, and you can actually see they're doing the live stream right there on the NIO phone, man. And then the live stream lady is actually selling the car as well. So yeah, take a look. Got the Anvo L90 badge right there. Now, this car, by the way, it is pretty big, man. Like, I can't even fit it in the frame of the camera. Look at that. Pretty darn big. Of course, you got the Anvo L60s. Another Anvo L60. You got a miniature swap station over there to explain what it looks like. And then we gotta take a look at this car, man. This car looks really nice. Air suspension in the car. Now I have my full video breakdown of this. And take a look at the headlights. They look really nice. And of course, the front of this car, just knock it twice, and then it can open up. Wow. And then you got a big sign that says 240 liter, big frunk. Very, very nice. You even got cup holders over here. And one big attention to detail, they actually have pressure sensors over here. So if you close this, you put your hand here, you're not gonna actually squish your hand. So why don't we try that for the sakes of the viewers. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna put my hand here, and hopefully I don't get crushed. Ooh, you see? Right there. These pressure sensors, right? And then of course, yeah, very, very nice looking front. So let's take a look inside the car. We've got nice air vents over there. Big suspension, And then take a look at these support beams, man. They're massive, big aluminum. You're not gonna have this break on you because with some of the other cars, three-row SUVs, I'm not gonna name them, you see a lot of these breaking. So this one is thick, all right? It's not gonna break on you. Now, 900 volt comes standard with the 85 kilowatt hour battery pack. And of course, you got AC and DC charging. So pretty much 20 minutes, you get full charge. Pretty damn nice. The back of the car, very nice. Now these headlights look really cool. Look at that. Wow. So this is with the rear seats folded down. You got an outlet over here. Over here you can fold the seats up electronically. Look at that. You press that button, the seats come up. Very, very nice. And then you can lower the suspension of the car and lower the suspension of the car. Here you got more storage space. Now, unfortunately, the dimensions of this compartment is not the same as the Envo L60. So you unfortunately cannot fit the Envo L60 freezer inside this car, but you got massive storage space here as well. This is very, very deep. All right, so pretty nice. I am going to fold the seats up, and then let's take a look at what it's like inside. Okay? What the hell? So of course, these doors have soft close. So you just put the door there, and it's gonna close by itself. Very nice. And take a look at these. The attention to detail, guys. Wow. Look at that. And there's a big, long wood insert. And this apparently extends from the front of the car all the way to the back of the car, which is very nice. And these angles match the angle of the Envo logo, so that's pretty awesome. Let's jump straight in. And by the way, you can use one button and then put the seat into zero gravity mode, and that puts the chair forward, and then it's supposed to send this one back, and then you have a very comfortable zero gravity mode. On top, you have a massive screen, 17-inch, finally. So let's hop on, try this zero gravity seat out. Holy crap, guys, this is quite comfortable, man. This is nice. I mean, like I would definitely sleep in here, no problem. And then another really cool feature is, of course, the table. We've been asking for a table for a very long time. And this car, massive screen. Take a look at that. Wow, massive touch screen. You also got a remote control, but I don't know where the remote control is. But take a look, you have so many different entertainment options. You got Safari, browsers, you got games. So you can hook up a controller to this. You can listen to music. Wow. All sorts of different cool stuff that you can do with this screen. And then this table, very nice sturdy table. Yeah. And it feels pretty nice, to be honest. I mean, we've been asking for this table for a very long time. A little screen over here, and then you can actually pop up the fridge. And look at that. Got lots of Coca-Colas in here. Wow. Very, very comfortable. And then let's close this up. You got seat adjustments here as well. Very nice. You can turn on massage. And we're just gonna quickly jump into the third row. So right now, as you can tell, I got a lot of leg room here in the front. I'm gonna jump into the third row. Now the third row, this path is pretty nice. Now, I am going to come in to the third row and tilt the seat back. Pretty nice, man. So that's just now with this seat fairly back, I still have very decent leg room. And to be very honest, this seat is very comfortable, man. This seat is very, very comfortable. And if I switch to this side, also very comfortable. Lots of leg room. I sit properly. You got like a fist of leg room. Pretty nice, right? You got a USB-C outlet, and then you can change the seat heating over here. You got nice ambient light over here. Extends all the way to the front of the car. Very, very nice indeed. And then you got this sunroof with this cover, which can sort of, retract. So here you actually got a compartment for the cup holders. Pretty nice. Wow. And then a place to put your phones or the remote control. You got more people checking out the car, which is very nice. I'm gonna hop out. Now there's a big thunderstorm outside, so that's probably why there's not that many people. But once again, I want to show you guys there's actually Michelin Pilot Sport EV tires here. So these are very energy efficient, very nice, and it's a very nice, good looking car actually. It looks really, really nice. Now I think one of the biggest, I guess my only complaint with the Envo L90 is the fact that you already have this big freezer that you've designed and made, but you can't have it on the Envo L90, which is unfortunate. I mean, like, since you already have this, why can't you make that fit in that car? So that is, one of the huge selling points for the Envo L60, but that's missing on the Envo L90. Yeah, so that's the only one complaint that I have, which is this big freezer not being available. Yeah. So right now they have this interesting activity where if you sign up or register, you can actually get a free Coca-Cola, which is pretty cool. Yeah. All right, guys, let me share with you my honest, unfiltered opinion of this car. This car, very, very nice. Build quality, very, very nice. And it doesn't have any fundamental weaknesses except that maybe that one fridge freezer selling point being absent on the Envo L90. But apart from that, every seat is comfortable. You got that massive entertainment options all available in that car, and air suspension, it looks very sturdy. The car looks very sturdy. So this is pretty compelling. All right. So I do have high hopes for this car, and the pricing, yeah, 270K RMB, the price of a Model Y, you can get that car, right? So there's no more excuses to why that car ain't gonna sell well, all right? So, and this time, NIO has come prepared. They've prepared a lot of inventory to sell this car with the initial hype. So there's no longer going to be the problem where, like, the ET5 came out, it was very hyped, a lot of people ordered the car, but they had to wait like a year to get delivery of the car. And by then, the subsidy ran out, your license plate permission expired, so you couldn't get the car, so you would have to get something else. So that problem will not exist with the Envo L90. Very soon, deliveries in August, and you got license plate expiration, permission expiration at the end of this year. You're going to be able to get this car before the end of this year. You have subsidies expiring at the end of this year. You're going to be able to get the car before the subsidies run out. So there should be no problem with customers getting their cars. So let's, pay attention to this and see how it does once deliveries start. Pay attention to August, September numbers. I have high hopes for this car. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.